everyone. I'm Kathy Bingaman, and I'm from the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging, and I'm a group fitness instructor, and today we're going to do chair yoga. Everyone's invited to chair yoga. As you can see, I have on some comfortable clothes. I have my exercise pants, comfortable shirt, and today I even have on shoes and socks. It's your choice whether you want to be barefoot or to have shoes and socks on. Today it's a little cold. In fact, that's why we're not having the class outside, because it's cold. So I am inside in my dining room at home, and since I'm cold, I'm going to wear shoes and socks. Also, you will need a chair. Since this is chair yoga, the chair is to help us balance, hang on to, sit in. So that's another reason this is a class for everyone, because if you can't stand or can't stand for a long time or your balance isn't that great, we have the chair. Again, adapt these moves to your own needs too. So everyone's at a different level. So if you've never done yoga before, that's okay. There goes my dog. He's very good at down dog. That's his favorite yoga pose. Anyways, if you've done yoga before and you know how to go a little beyond what we're doing, that's fine. If you've never done it before and you aren't very flexible, go ahead and pull back a little bit and do whatever works for you. So there's a difference between a really good stretch and pain, and we don't want to do any pain, okay? Also, you can see my chair is on a yoga mat. And you don't need to have a yoga mat, but my chair is on the yoga mat because I'm on my dining room floor and my chair may slide. So yes, what do you need? No, you're not in the video today. Anyways, go over here, baby. There you go. Anyways, my chair will wiggle or could slide. If your chair is on carpet or a floor that it won't move, that's okay. Also, if you'd like to, you can have a water bottle, and feel free to get a drink at any time that you want one. Just stop whenever and get a drink, because that's very important to stay hydrated. So, okay, let's get started. What I'd like you to do, if you're not already sitting, back up to your chair. Make sure you can feel it on the back of your legs so you know where your chair is before you go ahead and sit down. Wonderful. All right, this class today is going to be about 45 minutes, and we begin with working on our breath. And this is important. You can use these breath exercises during your regular day. It helps when you're stressed out maybe, which we all are, during this COVID. If you get stressed out or you can't sleep, remember these breathing techniques and they should help you. So what we're going to do is sit nice and comfortable in our chair with our feet flat on the ground, and our hands are in what we call resting pose. So you can either be palms up on your lap or palms down. That's your choice. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to pay attention to our breathing. Now, if it would help, you can go ahead and take one hand and put it on your belly near your navel. And that way we can feel our belly rise and fall as we breathe. And that's what we're going to pay attention to. Now, when you inhale, your belly goes out. When you exhale, your belly goes in. And I know this is probably opposite of what you're used to doing with your breathing, but this is the proper way to do it. So hand on your belly, inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, your belly goes in. Now we're breathing in and out our nose. Let's do it again. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, your belly goes in. Are you doing it? Let's try it a couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Another one. Now, as we're working on this, let's go ahead and close our eyes down and just sit nice and quiet and pay attention to the breathing. That's all we're going to worry about is the breathing. So inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, your belly goes in. Now, as we're doing this, let's try to breathe in as much air as we can, so deeply that we feel our collarbones rise. And as we exhale, push all of that air out. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now let's try to slow our breathing down. So doing the same breathing techniques, but doing them very deeply and very slow. So here we go. Inhale. Belly goes out. Exhale. Belly goes in. Now let's try to do those very deep, slow breaths. Let's try to make our inhalations and our exhalations equally long. So let's try that. Inhale, belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Nice and deep. Make them equal amounts of time. Very good. While your eyes are still closed, let's think of our intention for the day. A word or a phrase, maybe something that brings you happiness. Let's open our eyes, put our arms down beside us, and inhale your intention in as you bring your arms high and wide to the top. Palms together, and down the midline as you exhale. Let's tip our fingertips to the ground and dive down. Exhale. Now let's inhale as we sit up and bring our arms high and wide. Palms together, down the midline as you exhale. Let's do one more. Turn your fingers to the ground and dive. Exhale, inhale up, palms down. Very good. Now we're going to do sun salutations. This is a sequence of moves that help warm up your body and stretch it. So we're going to start with our hands to the side. We're going to inhale, our arms high and wide. Inhale, reach as high as you can, a little higher. Exhale, forward fold. You fold in half, bring your arms down, drop your head all the way down. Inhale, bring this knee up. Wherever that is for you, sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and look to the sky. Exhale and bring your forehead to your knee. Really round your back and hug your knee. Drop your foot down, reach your arms high and wide. Deep breath. Exhale to forward fold. Fold in half, relax your shoulders. Try to look under your chair. Inhale, bring your other knee up. Hug it if you can. Relax your shoulders and look to the sky. Exhale, your forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. There, we did one sequence on both sides, so here we go, second one. Inhale, let's pay attention to our breath now. Exhale. Knee up. Look to the sky, shoulders down. Exhale, forehead to knee. Drop your foot down, reach. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. All the way down to the ground. Inhale, other knee up. Relax your shoulders, look to the sky. Exhale, forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Inhale. You getting warmed up now? I hope so, especially on this cool day. Exhale. Knee up. Look to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Forehead to your knee. Drop your foot down. Reach high and wide. Exhale. Inhale, knee up. Exhale. Drop your foot down. Inhale, high and wide. This time, palms together at the top. Bring them down the midline. Good job. That was our sun salutation warm-up. Let's have our arms to the side and let's do some nice big arm circles. Let's go the opposite direction. Good job. Let's put our arms down. Now we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to bring our shoulders, try to get them to our ears. So bring your shoulders up and down. Up and down. Let's do one more. Up and down. Now let's just do some shoulder rolls. So we're going to bring them forward, up, back, and down. So we're making circles with our shoulders. Back and down. Inhale, exhale. Let's go the opposite direction. Bring them to the back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, down. Let's do one more. Good job. All right, now we're going to stretch our neck, and we want to be very careful doing this. We're just going to do a very gentle stretch. We're not going to really yank on our neck or anything like that. So we're going to start with one hand pointing down to the floor, and you want to really push away. Sitting up nice and tall, breathe the other arm up. Bend your elbow and reach across and try to grab the side of your head near your ear. Pushing away with this hand, and then just gently tip your head. Now make sure you're breathing. Nice deep breaths. When you inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, belly goes in. Let's do a couple of those breaths here. Good job. Straighten your head up. Arm goes up and down to your side. Now that same hand we just had up is the hand that's going to point down at the ground. So push it away from you. Sitting up tall, inhale, the other arm up. Bend at the elbow. Grab a hold of the side of your head by your ear, sitting up tall. And just gently tip your neck. Let's do some deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Arm comes up and back down to the side. Let's bring our arms in front, have our fingers joined together, and turn them inside out. Let's reach up as we inhale, and exhale, bring them down. Let's bring them up. Let's lean to one side a little bit. Let's lean to the other side. And up and back down the front. Good job. Now we're going to clasp them behind. I'm going to sit sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. So clasp your hands together behind. It may be a struggle to get your fingers together. That's okay. And if you can, let's really do a stretch like you're trying to get your shoulder blades together in the back. And if you can, let's lift your arms up. And if you'd like a little more, you can lean forward. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Let's sit on up. Unclasp your fingers. Back to the front. Good job. Now we're gonna stretch our hips. A lot of people have trouble with their sciatic nerve. This could help with that. So you're gonna sit up nice and tall, feet are on the floor, and we're gonna take one foot, and the goal is to put your ankle up on top of your knee. Now if yours won't go that high, you can be down here, or here, wherever you can get. The goal is to get it up this high like this. And make sure you're sitting equally through both sits bones. So both sides of your fanny. We're going to pull our toe in towards our knee like this. Sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to slightly push down on that knee till you feel a really good stretch in your hips. And nice big deep breaths. When you inhale, your belly goes out. When you exhale, your belly goes in. If you'd like a little more, lean slightly forward, coming forward with your chest or your chin. Trying to keep your back flat. And it doesn't take much movement forward to totally change the stretch. Try to relax your hips, your legs. the same thing on the other side. So again, your foot goes here, here, or all the way up. And it might be easier on one side than the other. So your ankle is up on your leg, and you're going to pull that toe this way, back towards your knee, sitting up nice and tall. Push down on that knee and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Now, if you'd like a little more to the stretch, go ahead and lean forward slightly with your chest or your chin. And as you breathe, as you exhale, try to relax your legs and your hips. Good job. Sit up. Bring that foot down. Now we're going to stretch the backs of our legs. So we're going to sit right on the very edge of the chair. One knee is bent. Both of our hands are on the bent knee. Our other leg is straight with our foot flexed. So both hands on the bent knee only. Flexed foot, and let's lean forward. All of our weight is on the bent knee. You should feel a really good stretch up the back of your leg. Good job. Let's sit up. Do the same thing on the other side. So now this is the bent leg. Our foot is right underneath our knee. Both of our hands are on the bent knee. The other leg is straight, and our foot is flexed. So all of our weight on the bent knee, and lean forward. You should feel a good stretch on the back of your leg, and I also feel it in my lower back. It feels delicious. Good job. Let's sit up. Now we're going to stand up, and we're going to do some balance. So make sure that when you stand up, if you're a little dizzy or anything like that, you know where your chair is. So let's go ahead and stand up. Okay, we're going to come to the side of our chair. Now I'm going to move my chair out over, only because I need to stay in the camera. Okay, but you can keep yours wherever. We're going to stand next to the chair, and you can hang on to it. That'll be your balance. And we're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair. Okay? Our other leg is the one that we're lifting up. So this leg, first, let's bring it forward. And if you want to, you can try to let go of the chair. Bring it down. You can either touch or not. Now we're going to bring it to the side. Bring it down. And now we're going to bring it to the back. Bring it down. Good job. Now here's a challenging one. Hanging onto your chair, bring up that knee. If you can. Can you let go of the chair? Can you open your knee? Can you bring it back to the front? And down. Very good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So So this time we're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair, so that's the one we just lifted. Hang on to your chair, standing up nice and tall. Now this leg on this side, we're going to lift up forward. And like before, if you think you can let go of the chair, bring your leg down, going out to the side. Bring it down, and now to the back. And down. Good job. Now, hanging onto the chair, if you can, bring that outside knee up. And again, you can let go if you want to. Can you open the knee? Close it. And bring it down. Good job. Now let's stand right behind the chair. So my feet are about hip distance apart. I'm hanging onto my chair. Now lift up on both toes. Can you let go of the chair? Come on down. Let's lift up on our toes again. Can you raise one arm in the sky? Bring it down. Drop your heels. Lift your heels again. Try the other arm in the sky. How about both? And breathe. Come on down. Ooh, shake those legs out. All right, now standing flat-footed. Bring one arm up in the sky. The other arm goes down. So really push this arm up and really push this one down like you're being torn apart in the middle. So let's do that now. Reach as high and push down as low as you can. Now let's bring our arms in and do the opposite. Opposite arm goes up and down. And not just stand here, but really push them apart. Opposite side again. Really reach. And the other way. Good job. Wonderful. Now while we're standing, we are going to do a triangle. And we're already up. So we're going to turn our toe pointing this direction and our foot is under our chair. Okay? Our other foot, our feet are about this far apart. Our other toe is pointing this way. Okay? So our legs are straight. If you need to bend this front knee a little bit, that's okay. So inhale, breathe your arms up so they're level. We're going to start to tip this way. See, kind of like with your hips. I kind of like stick my hips out a little bit. And then we start to tip sideways and put our palm right on the chair. So your palm is on the chair. The other arm is reaching high in the sky. And if you have to bend this front knee a little bit, you can. So make sure your arm is reaching right to the ceiling and you're still breathing. If you'd like a little more, watch my rib cage right here. So I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to drop my rib cage down. Did you see that? It went from here to here. That's an option for you. Make sure you're still breathing. Nice deep breaths. Good job. Let's stand up. Arms are level. And bring them down. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So again, I'm moving my chair. Triangle on the other side goes like this. Your toe is pointing this direction and your foot goes under the chair. Your other foot is about this far back. Your toe is pointing forward. And if you need to bend this front knee a little bit, you can. So your torso is facing forward. Breathe your arms up. And here they are level. You start to lean forward and then slowly tip over until your hand is on the chair and the other arm is up in the sky. Straight up, reaching way up in the sky. Again, if you need a little bend in this front knee, that's okay. Nice deep breaths. You should feel a stretch here, probably in your legs. Push away through your feet. Now, if you want a little more, watch my rib cage right here. So I'm going to inhale, and when I exhale, I'm going to drop it down. So it looks like this. Doesn't look like you're doing much, but it really makes a big difference in your stretch. Good job. Let's stand up. Arms are level. And bring them down. Good job. While we're standing here, let's do our cat and cow. I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see what I'm doing. We're going to tuck our hips under and then tuck them back. And that'll stretch our back. This is how we're going to do that. Our feet are about this far apart. So our feet are apart. We're about this far back from the chair. We're going to bend over with our hands on the chair or the side of it, whatever works for you. And let's walk back a little bit so you look about like this. Okay? And we are going to do cat and cow. So this is a cat. We're going to arch our back up as high as we can. And we do that by tucking our hips under and dropping our head down. And then cow, our head comes up, we rotate our hips back, and drop our belly down. Let's do that again. Curve your hips under, arch your back up high. Head tucked, chin tucked in. Cow, rotate your hips back to the sky. Belly drops, head up. Let's do this a couple times. Curve under. Good job. Let's walk back up to the chair. Go ahead and stand up. I'm going to turn my chair around. Let's come in front of our chair. And we're going to do what is called a chair pose or an intense pose. So we're going to have our feet about hip width apart. We're going to inhale our arms up. Our arms come around, and as we come forward with our arms, our knees bend, and our arms go up overhead. This is what we look like from the side. but we're going to curve our hips under. How low can you squat? Let's stand up. Our arms come around. Reach as high as you can. Arms come around. And as we come down, bend your knees. Arms go up and curve the hips under. Let's do one more. Here we go again. Arms behind, bend your knees. Arms up high and curve your hips under. Let's hold it here. Keep breathing, no breath holding. Very good, let's stand up. Woo! Do you feel that in your legs? Wonderful. Now we're going to sit in our chairs again, but before you just plunk down, I want you to back up so that you can feel the chair on the back of your legs. You know where your chair is, and then go ahead and sit down. Wonderful. Now we're going to do some warriors, and we're going to do them sitting in the chair. Now normally you would be standing up like this, but we're going to do it actually in the chair. So this is how we do it in a chair. We're sitting down. We're going to bring one knee, one leg with the foot underneath the knee, toe pointed this way, okay? And we're sitting on the very edge of the chair, whatever works for you. If it's more comfortable for you to scoot back or whatever it takes on your chair, comfortable for you, go ahead and do that. And you might want to hang on to your chair too. So we have one toe this way. Our other leg, this one here, is going to come around behind, okay? And our toe is pointing this way, and then just lift your heel and push your heel back a little bit. So in theory, you could stand up and do this, okay? This is how it looks, but we're sitting in the chair. And you're going to be pushing through in your feet, just as if you would if you were standing like this, okay? So we're on the chair, push through your feet. Let's bring our arms up and our torso faces forward. Push through those feet. Deep breaths. Let's tip. And let's put our forearm on our bent knee and reach overhead. Still pushing through both of your feet. Now bring that shoulder back and turn to look at the sky. Deep breaths in and out your nose. Let's come on up. Arms to the side. Now we're going to do an extended warrior, so we're going to go the opposite way. So now this hand comes down your back leg, other arm rises up in the sky, and now we're actually going to do a C shape in our spine. We're going to reach back and turn your shoulder back so that you can look at the sky. Push through your feet. Arms out to the side. Bring them down. Now let's turn completely on the chair. Your hips, your torso is facing the bent knee. Push through your feet. Bring your arms up overhead. Good job. Now let's turn and do the same thing on the other side. So twist in your chair. Get comfortable hanging on to it whenever you can. You've got your bent knee and your foot and your toes facing this way. Okay? Your other leg is going out behind. Make sure you're comfortable in your chair. Let's bring that other leg out behind. So in theory, you could stand up like this, okay? But we're not doing this. We're staying in our chair. So push through both of the feet, okay? Our torso's facing forward. Push through your feet, whatever's comfortable, whatever works for you. Inhale, bring your arms up. Your arms are level. Deep breath, push through those feet. And now let's tip forward. Put your forearm on your thigh. Reach your arm overhead. Nice deep breaths. Push through those feet. Breathing in and out your nose. Let's come on up. Arms are level again. Now we're going to go back the other way. So we're going to tip this way. Arm comes down the leg. Other arm goes up in the sky. And now we're going to reach as far as we can, tip our shoulders back and look to the sky. Good job. Arms come level and down. Now we're going to turn our torso and our hips completely to the side. Okay, completely to the side, pushing through our feet, and bring our arms up. Are you up there? Good job. Nice deep breaths. Good job. Arms out to the side, and down. And let's sit to the front. Good job, everybody. Now we're going to have our legs nice and wide apart, sitting up nice and tall. Put your hand on the inside of one knee and twist sideways to like you're trying to reach down to your toe or your ankle. Pushing that knee open with your elbow. Take the other arm and reach to the sky. And breathe. Good job. Sit up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Other hand on the inside of the knee. Start tipping sideways to reach towards your ankle. Other arm unfolds and reaches to the sky. Good job. Let's sit up. Let's bring our feet back to the front. Let's bring up one knee and let's just circle our foot. Just your foot goes around. Opposite direction. And drop your foot down. Other foot comes up. We're just rotating our foot. So here it is going around. Opposite direction. Drop it down. Let's have our arms come up like goalposts. So we have our goalposts here. Let's bring our arms forward, and if you can, get your arms together from your elbows all the way up to your fingertips. Now open up slowly and try to get your shoulder blades together in the back. And close them up as you exhale. Now open them and inhale. Close. And open. and close. Now let's bring our arms out front. We have fists, and let's just rotate our fists. Rotate them around. Opposite direction. Now let's open our fingers, close. Open, close. Open, and close. Good job, you worked hard today. Now we're ready for a little bit of relaxation. So go ahead and get comfortable sitting in your chair. Let's put our hands on our legs in the resting position, so either palms down or palms up. And now we're just going to close down our eyes and sit and breathe. Let's just listen to all the sounds around us and pay attention to our breathing. Relax your shoulders and all the way down your arms to your fingertips. Try to relax your face and unhinge your jaw. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax down your belly to your hips, down your legs, all the way into your ankles and your toes. Hold your whole body completely still. Start to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. And before you open your eyes, remember your intention from the beginning of the class. Open your eyes now. Bring your arms to your side. And as we breathe our arms up, let's breathe in our intention. So inhale. Put your hands together at the top. Exhale, your palms down the midline. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the chair yoga class. Again, I'm Kathy Bingaman, and this has been the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging. This is chair yoga, and I hope you join me next time. Thanks for joining in. I hope you got a good workout. Bye-bye, everybody.